Hello, welcome back to Unrest Digest. We are back after so many days. Baby's been born, all over and done with now. Baby's at home, all safe, all good. Got a new microphone, got a new setup. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Let's not waste any more time to get into news. So I did one of my favourite things to do is type. Well, I heard something. Obviously, I'm not just going to do this without knowing what's going on. So I seen something and I thought, oh dear, right. So with all the researching that I do, you know what I'm like here, how thorough we are. I typed France into the Google search engine and clicked on news. And yeah, so we have gone to the BBC right here. France deploys 45,000 police with more rights feared. Oh dear. I've been out of the loop recently. What have I missed? Okay, let's get into it. Let's scroll down past all these pretty pictures. Police say they're clearing the Place de la Concorde in Paris after protesters gathered at the iconic square on Friday. An impromptu demonstration began this evening in response to the police shooting of a 17-year-old Nahel M earlier this week, and officers say the operation is ongoing. Oh dear. Well, the signs of it we have for George Floyd. People who do not comply will be checked and fined, said the local prefecture, according to broadcaster TF1, and there's more pictures there. A French Moroccan teacher attacks police impunity. I've been speaking to the I don't know what that is. Bukara, a French Moroccan teacher living close to the I'm sorry. I took German in school, and I couldn't even pass that. I'm sad and afraid, she tells me, but I don't even know what's happened here. Let's get off the BBC. Because, yeah. So was it Macron accuses rioters of exploiting a teen killed by police? This is what Macron has to say. Emmanuel Macron has accused protesters of exploiting the death of a teenager shot by police at point blank range. Oh dear. At a crisis meeting, France's president said more officers would be deployed to contain the violence, but stopped short of declaring a state of emergency. He urged parents to keep writing children at home. Writing children. That's not really a problem we have to deal with here in Britain. But I suppose there's a different culture in France, isn't there? France has been rocked by 3 nights of unrest. Drake after Nahel 17 was killed as he drove away from a traffic stop. Drove away. Did he drive? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Did he drive away? Just drove. But, I'm sorry, we're going to have to pull you over here and issue you a ticket. And he just went, oh, really? Oh, no, thanks. I'm fine. And just drove off. I doubt that's what happened. I'm going to place a little bet here. I'm going to place a small one. I think Nahel? I think he might have legged it. Who's to say? Anyway, that's bad. I'm not laughing at this guy. Nobody wants anyone dead. Well, some people do, I guess. More than 915 arrests were made on Thursday night alone. Hang on, does this affect the sound quality? Probably does. I need to stop shaking my leg. France has been rocked 3 nights of I'm reading back myself. Officials said, and the government announced it would deploy 45,000 police officers in a bid to contain further violence. Mr. Macron said that about a third of those arrested were rising were young or very young. Thanks. Yeah, great one there. It's actually throwing me off. Teething problems here. Teething problems, growing pains. Trying to get him back into the swing of it, you know. So yeah, I've like completely lost my place. This is where I get booed off the stage. With Interior Minister Gerald Darmanin later clarifying that some Western is 13, that is quite young. Imploring parents to take action, he said it was their responsibility to keep any child intending to protest at home. Those child protests, you know, that we love here. You know, we see many of them, don't we? Children protests. They're just going to say blaming the kids. Why are they blaming the children? Why are they saying it's the children? Maybe they could say it's some kind of demographic, but they don't want to do that, do they? Maybe they're right though, who knows? I haven't seen the footage. I have no idea what's even happened. They haven't told me. Mr. Macron's condemned the violence the last 3 days with the greatest firmness. That's as far as people go. I'm going to be very firm. Don't do it anymore. I've had enough. The greatest firmness says Nahel's death has been used to justify acts of violence. following unacceptable exploitation of the adolescent's death. Follow our live coverage of the riots. Who was Nahel M, shot by police in Nanterre? He also urged social media companies such as TikTok, Snapchat to take down the most sensitive types of content that have been posted and supply authorities with the names of people using their services to organise violence. Spokesperson for Snapchat said it had zero tolerance for content that promoted violence and hatred and will continue to monitor the situation closely. Thank you, Snapchat, for your I've heard that a million times before, very well scripted, very political answer, you could say. From Nahel to Roubaix in the north of Marseille, I don't know if that's actually supposed to rhyme, but it sounds pretty cool. In the south, shops were ransacked across France overnight. Streets were badly damaged and cars set on fire. The Interior Ministry said there had been more than 3,880 fires on public roads compared with 2,391 on Wednesday. Public transport halted early in some places and curfews were enforced with a nationwide I've dropped the laptop. A nationwide dropping of the laptop. No. 2 seconds, let me just compress myself. This is all going to sound terrible, isn't it, on the reviews? Can I put this? I might put my microphone back in. No, it's a bit late to do that now. I'm having a kerfuffle, give me. I'm getting used to things here. Right, so anyway, what do you think of the new place? I call it the box. Don't know why, I just think it fits. Let me put the laptop back where it was. It's just me just saying I want you to look at this over my head for some fucking reason. Public transport halted early and some countries were enforced with a nationwide curb on buses and trams running from 9 o'clock local time, 7 GMT on Friday evening. Some public events have also been cancelled, including 2 concerts by French pop star Len Farmer, all due to take place at Stade de France, just outside Paris, on Friday and Saturday night. France's capital has been at the heart of the unrest because Nahel lived in Nanterre, a northwest Parisian suburb, and was killed there just after 0900 hours on Tuesday. He was shot after refusing to stop for BBC, you said he drove away. Now you're saying he's refusing to stop at a traffic check and died after emergency services attended the scene. Just died. Okay, what happened? Why are you burying it like this? A video shared online in the hours following Nahel's death showed 2 police officers trying to stop the vehicle and one pointing his weapon at the driver. Oh, I know where this is going. Who doesn't? The officer who fired the fatal shot has since been charged with voluntary homicide and apologised to the family. Jesus, why are you in the job? Oh dear. I'm just fed up. Do I have to explain my views? I suppose that's the whole point of the channel, isn't it? You should probably leave the police force at this point if you're in one of these Western countries where this kind of stuff goes on, like the UK, US, France, Germany, Sweden, Australia. Yeah, because this is going to happen to you and it's only going to get worse and you're going to have a more likely chance of it hitting you if you're a police officer in one of these places. Also, your institution is corrupt and on many occasions violates human rights. I know they do good things and they have done good things for me, but at this point, I'm just fed up with seeing it, especially in the UK. The amount of silly stories. I was even going to do a little mini-series on here called The Pig's Ear about different things about the police in this country. The officer who fired the fatal shot since been charged, read that already. I'm so sorry, Nahel's death reignited debate around the state of French policing, including a controversial 270 firearms law which allows officers to shoot when a driver ignores in order to stop. Yeah, that is a little bit spicy, isn't it? More widely, it's led to questions of racism from the force. The UN's Human Rights Office said the unrest was a chance for France to address deep issues of racism in law enforcement. Oh, here we go. You see, a Français. Spokesperson in Geneva pointed to a recent report by the UN Committee on the Elimination of Radical Discrimination. It's like a bloody Harry Potter spell. Which last December expressed concerns at aspects of French policing, including the report suggested was a disproportionate use of identity checks and imposition of fines of specific ethnic groups. Nahel's mother, Munia, made her own accusation saying an officer who shot her son didn't have to kill him. He saw the face of an Arab, a little kid, he wanted to take his life. she told broadcaster France. No, on Algerian descent. Yeah, because the police they're like, could you please pull over here? And they go, huh? Oh, is that Arabian? Shoot. Yes, Arabian. I can't do the French accent. Like, it's all ha we're getting all that. Like, le français, les arabes, shoot. So it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't think that's how it went. On Thursday, Munir led a largely peaceful march of more than 6,000 people in Nanterre wearing t-shirt and blason with the slogan "Justice for Nahel, Justice for Nahel." Thanks for that translation, BBC. It was grateful. By the afternoon, the march had descended into violence. We've heard this one before. Someone did the George Floyd ones, I guess. Third night of unrest, police fired tear gas at mass protesters who set fire to various objects. Blah blah. Fire tear gas. In the UK, travellers have been warned to expect disruptions when trying to reach France over the weekend. I wouldn't go anyway. One officer told people to monitor the media, avoid protests, check the latest advice with operators when travelling, or follow the advice of the authorities. Protests reported in France after shooting. Very many. That's it. That's the end of the article. So, if you like this video, be a bit of a surprise video, but please like, comment, share, subscribe, and catch me on the side. How about that? Check out the Rumble channel when we will be uploading spicy content. Very spicy. Where we talk about things we can't talk about here because I might get banned before I even got started. Anyway, yeah, cheers, thanks. Catch you in the next one.